All right, guys, April 6th, one day out. We made it. So get our morning weight this morning. Step on the scale here. Let's see what we got. It is right at 7:30 in the morning. All right. $228.6, right where we need to be. Check-ins at 5 today. My weight cap depends on what they give me. If I stretch out real good, hopefully they'll give me 6'3". If not, they'll give me 6'2". 6'2" weight limit's 232, and weight cap for 6'3" is 237, I believe, maybe 239, something like that. But either one, I won't have any trouble making weight. I'll just weigh before I go. And if I'm anywhere close to the weight limit, just cut my water until after I weigh. So no worries there. But I'm very excited. About to go get my spray tan round 2 after I ate my breakfast. And I'm going to rinse off a little bit, get my skin nice and, I wouldn't say dry because I'm not exfoliating, but you know what I'm saying, getting it ready. And then I got my oil changed, and I'll be coming back and hanging out till I'm heading to Charlotte. But I'll see you guys in just a minute when I get my eggs cooked. All right, so I got my breakfast here. Got a whole bunch of egg whites. Got my sugar-free syrup on there. 2 cups of rice. No beans this morning. I'm going to try to probably cut down on the fiber today, just because fiber really makes my belly expand, and I want my waist as tight as it can be for show day tomorrow. So I don't want anything, really interfering with that. I plan on consuming carbs pretty much throughout the whole day. And, but yeah, like I said, I'm just going to tone it back on fiber because fiber really expands and just kind of makes you feel full and bloated. And I do not want that when I step on stage tomorrow morning. So this is breakfast. Going to knock this out. I am looking forward to it. And go rinse off and go get spray tan number 2. All right, guys, spray tan number 2 is over. I am done with my tanning now. I might do some touch-up stuff tomorrow before I go on stage. But I am about to go to the Chevy dealership to get my oil changed. First oil change in the C8. Got my snack. I didn't pack a meal, but I packed a little snack. I want to share it with you guys. This is a peanut butter sandwich. Typically, I would say, especially if you're cutting, stay the hell away from peanut butter. These people that are like, peanut butter is actually really good for you, are insane. They are insane. It's a high protein food. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is a high fat food. But I have found this new kind of peanut butter. I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me. When I went to the Arnold Expo, and I believe it's called Professor Nuts. It is 28 calories per 2 tablespoons. Just insane macros. And it tastes delicious. I love peanut butter. It is my favorite candy. Like if I'm gonna get candy, Reese's peanut butter cups is my absolute favorite. It's my favorite. But peanut butter is terrible for you from a macronutrient standpoint. It is extremely high in fat, and most traditional peanut butters, you're looking at 180 to 200 calories per serving. And let me tell you something on that. Nobody, and I mean nobody, only uses 1 serving of peanut butter. If you're making a peanut butter sandwich, you are using at least 3 servings. So think about that. Think about the calories that you're taking. Think about the amount of fat you're taking in. It's not good. And it's only like, I want to say, 6 or 7 grams of protein. I may be off by as much as maybe even 5 grams of protein. It may even be 10 grams of protein. I don't know. But it's not a lot. It's not a lot for the amount of calories. Peanut butter is not a healthy snack. But this Professor Nuts, I use we'll just be extremely conservative and say I used 4 servings. That's 8 tablespoons of peanut butter. That's a good bit. That is just shy of 120 calories, but we'll call it 120 calories. I used keto bread, which is 35 calories a slice, times that by 2, that's 70. 70 plus 120 is 190. So this sandwich right here has got roughly we'll call it 30 grams of protein. That sounds about right. 30 grams of protein, and it's 190 calories. That's freaking great. That is outstanding macros, and it's delicious. Normal bread, you're looking at probably anywhere from at least 2.5 to 4 times the amount of calories. But if you get keto bread, like I said, it's 35 calories a slice. It's got a little extra protein, no sugar, and you can really cut back on the calories. But this is just a little tasty snack to hold me over until I get my actual lunch when I get back home. I don't know how long this is going to take. It shouldn't take long, but I'm not going to be sitting there starving, hungry as hell. This does have some fiber in it. I want to kind of go a little further into what I said earlier about the fiber. I'm not cutting out fiber today because I still want my digestive tract to be working good. Fiber is great for digestion. I just don't want to eat, 4 bags of broccoli like I typically have been and overdo it on the fiber to where I feel pregnant by the time I go to sleep. I don't want that. So I'm not cutting out fiber today. I'm just cutting it back. So keeping the protein high. Gonna keep pretty consistent line of carbohydrates coming in. I want to keep my glycogen cells full on my muscles, and I'll carb up for the show tomorrow. But that can wait till tomorrow whenever I go into my diet for tomorrow. So keep that in the back of your mind. And I am on the way to get my oil changed, and I will probably see you guys at hopefully around 12. Hopefully I'll be home around 12. That's the goal. That would be ideal for my diet, be ideal for my packing, because I still haven't even packed a suitcase. So I got to leave my house around 2:30 because I got to go pick my coach up from Winston around 3. So I've got a full packed day, but I'm trying to be, as relaxed and stress-free as possible. Got on my loose fitting clothes, don't want to mess up the tan. I will say, I wish I could be the Stark all the time. It looks freaking awesome, dude. I mean, just the lines and the cuts that it brings out under the light is just freaking awesome, man. I just wish I was tanner, but hey, blonde hair, blue eyes, what am I gonna do? But I'll see you guys shortly. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. It's the end of the week. We got good weather. It's a little chilly, but hey, it's sunny. So smile at somebody, do something good, and I'll see y'all soon. Got my lunch. It is 10:58, had a change of plans. When I got to the dealership, it turns out the first service for C8 Corvette, you gotta have transmission fluid changes and everything else, and they said they were gonna need the car for a day. So long story short, I had to reschedule, but I'm fine with that because I was able to get home earlier and make my food. I was hungry. So still trying to stay on the routine of eating every 2.5 hours. Not much is changing just because tomorrow's show day. I'm happy with the way I look whenever I wake up in the morning. So I'm kind of just going to keep sticking with the same thing I'm doing, minus the fiber change. Got my baked beans. Yes, there's a little bit of fiber in there. I know. I'm not, like I said earlier, I'm not cutting out fiber. I'm just not overkilling it. Got my big old plate of chicken, Coke Zero, and I'm going to finish this and then probably eat again around 1. I'll probably have some egg whites and maybe some rice as well. I've already got some of my stuff packed. I'll show you guys what I'll be eating tomorrow. I got some rice cakes that I'll be eating probably a couple hours before I go on stage. This is just to keep my carbs up, get my glycogen storages up. I won't be drinking much water the day of the show. I'll just be drinking just enough to get me to the show. I won't cut my water until tonight, until I'm about to go to bed, because I want my body continuously flushing the fluids out. That way, even when I'm not consuming a bunch of water tomorrow, I'm still excreting a bunch of water, and it'll give me that dry, peeled look. That's what I'm going for. So got my rice cakes, packed a bunch of jasmine rice just to eat for the night, and I'll probably have 2 cups of this in the morning when I first wake up. Got my pre-workout. I'll probably take a scoop of this about an hour before I go on stage just to help me pump up a little bit, give me some energy, because, just the more the merrier. Got a bottle of Gatorade. This will give me some potassium, some sugar, some electrolytes, keep me from cramping. I will sip on this a little bit, probably every 30 minutes from the time I wake up, the time I go on stage. 1 bottle should do me for the day. I'm not going to be chugging this. I'm just going to be taking sips of it. And lastly, my bottle of red wine. I'll be drinking a glass of red wine probably about 30 minutes before I go on stage. This will just really give me that nice little pop, make my veins pop, help my blood circulation, more blood flow go to the muscles. and really just give me that peeled cut look on stage that I'm going for. And we'll talk more about that when we get there, but I'll probably add a few more things to the bag as well before I leave. I'll be bringing some chicken as well. That'll probably be my main source of protein for the rest of the night after I leave for Charlotte. But as of right now, we're gonna go ahead and dig into lunch, and I will see you guys at the next video. Welcome back. Got my 2 cups of jasmine. Big old plate of egg whites. Coke Zero. Staying hydrated, getting a little bit of sodium, carbs in. I got my protein up, keep me feeling fuller longer. And ain't got a whole lot to say on this little clip. Just getting my food in. Took me a little nap, so I feel good. Probably gonna eat again here. It probably won't even be a full 2 hours. I gotta leave the house around 2:30 and head to Winston, and then I'll be heading to Charlotte. But I'll probably eat again before I leave. That way I'm not hungry on the way to Charlotte. Probably not going to be drinking as much water just to make sure that I am under the weight cap just in case. But after weigh-ins, plan on pumping my water back up till probably 7 p.m. tonight. And aside from that, that is the update. I feel good. My tan's really setting in nice. It's getting darker every hour. And I'm just really damn excited. So I'll see you in a little bit, and hope everybody's having a good Friday. And all right, so just checked into the hotel here in Charlotte. I am about to go check my weight just to make sure I'm under the weight, which is 232. I've cut my water off since my last meal. I hadn't eaten anything just to be on the safe side. So as long as my weight's good where it needs to be, I'm gonna go ahead and go check in. That way I can go ahead and start eating my dinner and stuff, and not go to bed on an empty stomach. But if I'm not where I need to be, then I've got till 7 o'clock, so I'll just wait and see if I can lose a little bit more water weight before I go step on the scale. But I'll let you guys know how it goes after when I get back. That's where I'm going now. Just a little update for you guys, and I'll see you then. All right, so got checked in. Everything went good. I went ahead and checked my weight before I went. Now I was 227, so I was well under the weight limit, 5 pounds to be exact. And then walked about a mile to get there, so I was probably a little under that, even more when I got there. But time to start eating again. I got my chicken and a cup of rice. I'll repeat this meal probably in about 2.5 hours before I go to bed. And I'll be having just 1 bottle of water with this meal. I'll have another bottle before I go to bed, and that'll do it for the eating tonight. Aside from that, there's not a lot going on, just kind of relaxing, kicking my feet up, and trying to stay as calm and stress-free as I can. And from here on out, it's just a waiting game. And I'll see you guys tonight at the final meal. All right, guys, 7:34. I couldn't make it till 8 o'clock. I'm starving, but got my last meal of the day: chicken, cup of rice, and a pint of water. This will be my last meal of the day, last bit of water for the night, and probably head to bed the next hour or so. Got my athletes meeting at 8 a.m. tomorrow, and I believe that's over at 8:30. I'll be going on stage, well, technically backstage at 9 a.m. And I'm not sure when I'll be going out on stage, but that's when the competition starts, is 9. So hopefully be done by 11:30, I hope. And can get a nice lunch in before the finals, get a little nap. But one more sleep and we'll be there. It is finally here. I am very, very excited for tomorrow. Seen a little bit of the competition, and I feel very good about it. And just really excited. I'm tired. I'm ready for a good night's sleep. And I'm just ready to get out there and get this show on the road, to be honest. But I'm ready to eat this damn food too. I know that I'm starving. But nevertheless, we're going to enjoy this last meal, enjoy this last night's rest. It's been a hell of a Friday. It's been a good day. And very thankful for this entire prep. Everything, I think I've done everything in my power to put myself in the best position. Everything has went as good as I think it can. I've stayed positive throughout the whole process. It's not been easy at all. This has been quite literally probably the hardest thing I've ever dedicated myself or my time to. But I'm very proud, and tomorrow it all pays off. So looking forward to the big dance tomorrow. First time stepping on a stage, and yeah, it's been almost a year since I graduated college, and I always, people always ask me if I was going to compete. And I said, if I did, it'd be after college because I would need a lot of time to put a lot of time and effort into it. And it just kind of happened to fall right into place. So here we are. I graduated last May. It's April, so almost full calendar year, and here we are. So crazy how things work out. But like I said, I'm really eager to get up on stage tomorrow. Made it through the whole prep without getting as much as a cough. I mean, that's just awesome. I mean, it always seems like anytime, you get serious for a training routine, about the time stuff starts going good, something happens. And, knock on wood, I could wake up at 2 a.m. throwing up my guts, but hopefully that doesn't happen. But, it's just been smooth sailing from January on, and can't be more blessed to say that. So regardless what happens tomorrow, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna try our best. I know I've gave it my absolute best damn effort, and we'll see if we can put it together, come home with a win. So I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's show day, one day out. See you then.